Swadee Cup. Hello guys. Today we're making Thai dishes. Today's dish is called Moo Klook foon. It's grilled pork with spicy seasonings. These are all the ingredients. Let's start off with the main ingredient. It's pork. It's streaky pork. So streaky pork normally has 3 layers: skin, fat, and meat. But we remove the skin because it's a little bit too chewy, and when we fry it, it's just too chewy. See? So this is what the pork looks like. This normally comes from near the belly of the pork. So now let's start up with all the seasonings. The first one is garlic and coriander roots. See? 1 tablespoon of pepper. It's 1 tablespoon of soybean oil. 2 tablespoons of dried chilies. 1 tablespoon of soy sauce. 2 tablespoons of oyster sauce. And 2 tablespoons of palm sugar. 1 tablespoon of salt. And for the last ingredient, it's called dried ground rice powder. This is 3 tablespoons of it. This is the main ingredient, and this is what the name is called: grilled pork with spicy seasonings. In Thai, it's called Moo Klook foon. And the word foon in English, it means dust. And the way we call it dust because that the ground rice looks like dust. As you can see, it looks like dust. So now let's put all the seasonings together. The first one, we need to pound the garlic and coriander roots together. Let's start. Put that all in. And then we're just gonna start pounding it thoroughly, using my hand to cover it so it doesn't fly out. So we're gonna pound it until it looks like this. This is the perfect amount to pound. So we can see that all of the garlic and coriander roots are perfectly pounded. So next, we're gonna take a spoon and put the ingredients into our mixing bowl. Just gonna put it down like, just put down like this. Just scoop it up. This is what it should look like: a nice green paste. And when we put all this together, the next ingredient is gonna be it's soy sauce. We're just gonna add all of it, 1 tablespoon of it. Put that in. Next one is gonna be the 2 tablespoons of oyster sauce. We're gonna try to scoop it all out. Put that out. Pepper. It's just gonna add it in. Slowly add it in. The next one is gonna be the palm sugar. When we put this in, we need to mix it up until it melts. So all of it goes in. Last ingredient that we're gonna put in here is the salt. We're not gonna add a whole tablespoon. It's too salty, just half of it. That's enough. Mix it all up until it becomes almost like a paste. We're going to try to break up these ground sugar because the palm sugar, it comes in big pieces. So we're going to mix until it becomes melt sugar. And I'm just gonna edit it out so it doesn't take too long. 3, 2, 1, and bingo! Okay, so this is what it should look like. It should look like a little bit like curry. And now let's marinate the pork. So we're gonna use the rice powder, soybean oil, and chili to marinate the pork. First thing we're gonna add is the oil. The oil helps the pork to become smooth. So, and when we add the oil, we're just gonna put on the gloves. I'm just using a plastic bag because I don't know where my plastic gloves are. Let's just mix it. Get the oil covering almost every single piece of the pork. Okay, so the next ingredient is gonna be the mixture we made. Put all of it in slowly. We don't want it to spill. Mixing. And the next ingredient that we're gonna add is chili. So like that. And then just mix it all up. It smells very good. And the last ingredient is gonna be our rice powder. Slowly put all of that in. It looks like dust. That's what we call it. Moo Klook foon. Put that in. Make sure to flip the pork also, so all of the seasonings can go into every single piece. Now it smells like crackers. So it should look like this. Let this marinate for 15 to 20 minutes. Now it's gonna marinate it. Now clear all things. Okay, now when the pork's marinating, in the meantime we're gonna make our sauce. Nam tim gel. There's gonna be these ingredients. For just one sauce, there's a lot of ingredients. So the first one is tamarind sauce. It's sour, and when I mean sour, it's very sour. Next one is culantro. It's similar to cilantro, but the leaves are just shaped differently. So culantro, it looks like this. It looks like a saw. So it looks like a butter knife. You can see that. This is culantro, and this is cilantro. So they're in the same group, but not the same look. In Thai, this is hom dang, but in English, I think it's shallots, spring onion, and roasted ground rice powder, palm sugar, and fish sauce. Let's make the sauce. Here's the bowl. First ingredient, fish sauce. Slowly goes in. So we're just gonna put the liquid in first. Tamarind sauce. Next one is gonna be palm sugar. And now we're just gonna mix it. Break down the palm sugar as much as you can. Mix that. Dried chilies. Sprinkle it. Just put the entire thing. Next one is gonna be the lime. We're just gonna add 2 slices because the tamarind sauce is already too sour. Just gonna add 2 of these. We're not gonna squeeze it very hard because if you squeeze it too hard, the bitterness from the lime will come out. So we're just gonna squeeze it just a little bit. Second half goes in. And we're just gonna mix it. For the roasted ground rice powder, put it in. Mix that all up. Spring onion. There you go. Should mix until it looks like this. And then our culantro. It's the same thing that I talked about last time, so sprinkle it in. Mix it a little bit. And now for the last thing is our shallots. Mix it all up. Yeah, now we're talking. We should mix it up. Just mix it a little bit more. Taste it first. Ooh. Sour and spicy. Ooh. And now we're ready to cook. Our pork is almost marinated finishly. Now let's go cook. Okay, now let's cook the pork. So this is an electric grill. We're not gonna use the air fry because the heat is too intense and it will burn the pork. Traditionally, we'll use a charcoal grill, but an electric grill is a lot more portable than a charcoal grill. So, just put the pork in, lift the lid up, put the pork in. So this is what it should look like when it's marinated, finished. Lay that in. Lay down the strips. And now with some quick editing, I put down all the pork into the electric grill. And now, set it to 200 degrees for 10 minutes. Actually, 10 to 20 minutes. When it's cooked for 10 minutes, open the lid, flip it, and cook it for another 10 minutes. So now let's start. And now I can't stare at this for a long time, so let's let the camera do that. Okay, now we're finished cooking. Let's eat it. So now let's make our brother try it. Let's eat. Get a big piece of this. Slice that out. Dip it into that sauce. Okay, that meal was delicious. And if you want to see our next video, please hit like and subscribe to help us reach 1,000 subscribers. And remember, if a 10-year-old can make it, you can make it. So believe in yourself. Bye-bye.